Hello YouTube, Ian aka Boot Collector, and today's video is all about these. That is 2/3 of the new Nike football bonded pack, and these are the boots that you're going to see on the feet of the elite during the women's Euro 22 tournament. Okay, so we're going to go through these, going to show you all the bits and pieces about them, give you my thoughts on them, let you know where you can get them should you want to, and also whether these are going to be a collect or reject. But without further ado, Nike women's football bonded pack, let's get to it. Push! Alright, new Nike football boots time, exciting times. First of all, a couple of housekeeping things. If you love seeing new boots and enjoy looking at boots as much as I do, then please subscribe to the channel where I'll unbox as many boots as I can that I add to my collection. Secondly, if you watch this video all the way through and you enjoyed it, if you learned something from it, please support with a like, it means a great deal, thank you. And thirdly, big shout out to my guys ProDirect Soccer, ProDirectSoccer.com. Thank you so much for hooking me up with these pairs so I can share them with you wonderful people. Alright, that's the boring bits out the way, let's get to it. Nike football bonded pack. So, as I said, we have the new Superfly. This is the Superfly 9, and we also have the Tiempo 9, both from this new bonded pack. So the bonded pack is the pack that we're going to see on pitch, on the feet of the women's players throughout Euro 22. And it's quite exciting to see that Nike have done a full pack for this tournament and treated it just the same as they would with their men's collection. Now, I know you're saying one thing, hang on a minute, there's only two boats here. Well, there's obviously also a Vapor in this model as well, and there are two Phantoms to come as well. I'll maybe put some pictures on screen about now that show you what the Phantom looks like. But back to what we've got in hand. First of all, let's have a look at the Tiempo. Now, I've already made it clear that this Tiempo is probably my favourite Tiempo to date from a model point of view. It is sublime on. It is a beautiful boot to wear, and it is just super comfy. Might be showing my age here, but this is definitely the best Tiempo. What Nike have done with this one is they've taken this bonded colorway palette and made it onto the Tiempo. Now, I'm not sure if you can quite see, but it's almost a sort of minty blue color. It's not quite white. And then we get this lime green detailing contrasting with the high vis sort of orange here as well. We've got this camo pattern detailing that goes across all the bonded pack, as you can see on the bags and also on the Superfly as well. Simul movery, so that roughly translates to move forward together, and the idea here is behind women united, moving forward together as women in sport, and their shared passion and all our passion that we share on football. Otherwise, it's standard Tiempo 9 affair. These are in FG, as you can see. Now, these will only come in FG because it's a summer pack in the Northern Hemisphere here where the tournament is being played across England. These won't be coming in SG Pro or AG boots, unfortunately, but there will be some takedown models of these as well. So these are obviously the Elite pair, the Tiempo 9 Elite here. We will be getting some Academy and Pro price points as well. And also, if you want to check those out, check on the link up here or the link in description below to my guys ProDirectSoccer.com. They'll have those on site if that's your bag. For me as a collector, I'm always looking at these elite tier models as well to add to my collection. They just fit the bill for me. Alright, so what are we thinking on this colourway? Like I said, it's a slightly minty green. It's not quite white. It's going to look superb on pitch. It's got a very sort of neutral pastel tone to it overall, and this really contrasting colour. Nike have done their usual job of bringing some really bold colours into play as well. Under the hood, as I said, it's pure Tiempo 9 affair, nothing new or innovative in here. But I really like it, and it's a solid addition, and it's great to see the Tiempo being included as well, because pretty much supply issues, one of the reasons why we don't have any Phantoms here today, is what's causing this boot to not be talked about more often, in my opinion. This is genuinely one of Nike's best boots to date. Reminds me of some of the original CTR characteristics. So if you're thinking about trying a boot and you love that CTR look and feel, this is as close as you're going to get with some modern improvements as well. From a collector's point of view though, I love that this is a tournament pack. Great job on Nike for bringing out a women's pack just as in line as they've done with their men's tournament packs as well. Really great to see. Okay, so that's the Tiempo. Let me know whether you're rating or slating this one. Leave a comment down below what you think to this one. Now for the Superfly. So this is the new Mercurial Superfly 9. Yes, Superfly 9 says so on the box. and we get a slight different graphic treatment now, and this is going to become what's more common for the rest of the Superfly generation. So we already saw, if you watch my channel, the unboxing of the launch edition, the white with the air down the side. Now that was designed to be disruptive, to make some noise, to get people thinking about the air and the new innovation that is in this air zoom sole plate. This is looking more like a traditional Superfly now, and a Mercurial with speed. So this is the first version of what we're going to see this design language appearing. We get this double blocking swoosh on the instep. We've got an all over graphic, and we've got a slightly raised swoosh, which you can see on here, similar to the Superfly 7 in fact, in terms of how this execution was there. Then we've got the call out to the air zoom and these Mercurial speed stripes as well. Now, what I will say with this particular one is, from a graphical point of view, it's great to see Nike really pushing the boundaries with getting some graphics over here. The upper for me still has a piece of Flyknit in it. It's got this new speed cage inside, which you can't quite make out from this clip here, but it does make this one feel a bit more rigid and a bit more plasticky. Now, we went a bit towards that on the previous gen Superfly. I felt that that was probably even more than this. They've toned it down a bit on this one. Whether it will appeal to people, I'm not so sure, but from a purely collecting point of view, Superfly is always going to be the innovation for Nike, so where they push the boundaries and push things forward. We get that new collar treatment as well. I say it's new, we've had this for a couple of designs now, so the collar is much shorter than on previous edition Superflies. This is very much familiar with the Superfly 8, and we also get a lovely little air bubbled air zoom call out here as well. This is a really nice little touch as well. Otherwise, the main talking point is on this sole plate, which, if you haven't been aware, this is the new innovation for this generation of Superfly. It is all about the air zoom. This whole air zoom bag here is what makes this boot even faster. So Nike have engineered and created a specific air zoom. Think of your Air Max 90s, your Air Max 95s, that visible air bubble. That sits in this bit here, under this part of the sole plate, and that is what is designed to give you extra spring in your step, extra acceleration, and really speed where it matters most. We can see that they've moved some of the heel back, these heel studs further back as well, and we've still got the chevron stud layout that we expect from Nike, but a slight reconfiguration of that as well. I'll leave it up to you what you think from an aesthetic point of view. It certainly looks different, it certainly looks more aggressive. The idea being that this air zoom is supposed to be visible under here as well. Now, it's really hard to make out on this particular one because Nike have gone and added a graphic to it as well. But on the launch colorway, if you check out my video there, you'll see that it's more bubbled and more visible in that case. Superfly 8 from the last Euros pack last year. So already you can see the differences between the two. But we've got some consistencies. We've still got that Superfly swoosh that is prominent on the side here. Let's put him a bit side. We've lost this speed wing graphic detail that probably didn't really do anything that was there. But from an upper point of view, this one is much more supple, much more softer. And even at the point I felt this one, when this came out, I felt this was too rigid and too stiff as well. Collar wise, again, similar on the collar. We've got a sort of vapor almost style little lip on the collar, but as you can say, as I said, it's the sole plate is where the main difference is. Okay, enough of you, off you go. All right, so there we go, Superfly 9 Tiempo 9 from the women's football bonded pack. Now, these aren't women's specific boots. Anybody can wear these. These are intended for all players. There's not just for women. So if you're a guy and you're thinking, oh, it's a women's pack, well, shame on you. These are just super boots if they're one you're getting. And as I said, Tiempo, if you haven't tried it yet, you should definitely be trying this in as well. When it comes to collecting, should we collect or reject the women's football bonded pack? It should be a no-brainer. It's a tournament pack. I love tournament packs from Nike. I've got every single one that they've ever made, going back to the EC08 pack, which is, by the way, my favorite of all time pack. I think it's great that Nike are making a tournament pack that celebrates the women's game as well. So on that basis alone, it's an easy collect. It's going to be added to my tournament collection pack. I just need to get hold of that Phantom as soon as it comes out. Help us out, ProDirect. And let me know what you think about this bonded pack. Is it one you'd like to see? Is it one you'd like to have in your collection? Is it one you'd like to play on pitching? Let me know what you're thinking about the Air Zoom and whether you've tried the Tiempo or not. I've been Ian, aka Boot Collector. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, if you haven't already, smash the like button. Hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe if you want to see more boots and more unboxings coming of the latest and greatest. Also, let me know in the comments below whether you want to see more new boots or whether you want to see more classic boots from my collection. It'd be great to hear what you want to see, and I'll try and make it work for you. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.